Hey guys, so I'm just getting ready to edit this video that you're about to watch, and I realized I never filmed an intro. So what are we doing here? So I don't know about you guys, but I've been seeing this book, Den of Vipers, just all over the place, mainly because it's just so outrageous in content, from what we could tell and from what we were hearing from other people and from our friend April, who has read it before, who loves dark romance, especially like mafia, reverse harem. This is like right up her alley. I keep trying to film and Hemi's just like walking around panting, which you would think like something's wrong. No, it's only when I talk. When I talk, he just walks around and pants. Like, must you? First of all, I had to put all the beds in a stack for him so that he would sit down and stop standing and panting at me. So now he's just panting at me every time I talk. Let's be quiet. Oh no, you're still panting. Can you just relax? Thank you. You okay with me doing stuff now? The baby is settled. Anyway. You can still hear him breathing heavily, but since this is a really, really dirty, naughty romance vlog, I guess it's fitting. Anyway. So, a couple of us buddy read this together. This is the vlog of me reading it. I have some of our reactions throughout, which I may sprinkle in, so you can see like what other people in the group were thinking. So, Books and April is the one who is my friend who read this before and was sort of lurking throughout the buddy read. And then my two co-hosts for TBR Lowdown and I read this as well. So Emma, for Bookish Emma, and Book Lady Reads Naomi read this with me. I don't know if at this moment in time Bookish Emma has finished, but I know that Naomi has and I have. So there will be a lot of spoilers in this. There will definitely be graphic content because it's a graphic romance, and I tried to not make it like absolutely crazy, but like if you've read this, you know it's almost unavoidable. The heavy panting just says it all, I think. So let's just stop with this intro that is a hot mess, and we're gonna roll right into all the vlog footage of my journey while reading this delightful romance novel. Like seriously. Day 1, Chapter 1, Den of Vipers. Let's chat already. What the effing fucking hell am I reading? This is insane. Like, why is this guy getting a hard-on while trying to kill somebody? Like, he's so excited to steal this guy's daughter or take her as payment that he's like rubbing himself through his pants. Oh yeah, did I mention there's gonna be spoilers? Hi Grogu. Yeah, this is all right. Chapter 2, we're meeting Roxy. Let's see what happens now. 3 chapters down. There's gonna be a lot of, I feel like there's gonna be a lot of little updates here. So what do we have so far? We have Roxy, who's a badass with her bitch smacking bat. They went to go get her. They sent 4 men to go get her. She beat the shit out of them. Her boyfriend showed up at the bar and they like threw them out in the alley. She single-handedly beat the shit out of these 4 men. Roxy's a badass. This is going to be interesting. It sounds like we have 4 brothers or 4 gang members, these vipers. We have Diesel, who is the Grim Reaper and like I think is a bit of an arsonist. You have Ryder, who seems to be like the smart leader guy. You've got some baby brother Garrett, who seems like he's probably like the sweetheart of the bunch, but I don't know yet. We haven't really met him. And this Kenzo guy sounds like he's like the frat boy jokester stupid guy. They've all just seen a picture of their mark because they have to go in there and do this themselves because clearly this little lady is just too much to handle. They can't send anybody else, so they have to go get her themselves. And now everybody's in love with her. They're all like getting hard-ons and just this is gonna be quite a ride. Apparently they're all talking about their time with our little friend Roxy. I hope she beats the ever-loving crap out of them all. All right, I'm gonna try to like get a few chapters down because they're rather short. I think we're supposed to read 18 this week. We split this up into 4 weeks, and there's a few of us reading it, so I'm gonna try to get like a nice chunk of this done here. But like, holy moly, what did I sign myself up for? There's just so much testosterone in this. Everybody's just like, I want to fuck. Everybody. It's... Who wrote this? Okay, I'm stopping on chapter 12 for the night. Where are we? Well, we've learned that Roxy has a troubled past with her father, who was a drunk, gambling, abusive asshole. Her mother's a junkie who died of an overdose. Apparently, Ryder is our leader man, and he is like, first of all, this is set in England, which I didn't really realize when I started this. So like Ryder is like our dapper British gang leader. He wears three-piece suits. He's like the information manipulative man. And then his little brother Garrett, he's a mystery. I don't know about him yet. I still think he's kind of like weirdly gentle, but also a villain. And then Kenzo's some guy that's in the gang, and I guess he's from the system or a part of the system, you know, because they make reference to him eating like he's never going to see food again, because that's like the way he kind of grew up. And Diesel is a pyromaniac and a psychopath with long blonde hair. And these 5 people are all living together now, because she's their captive. They keep trying to keep Diesel from her, because like they know that if crazy pyro psychopath dude gets his hands on her, she's dead. And they all have hard-ons for her, and they're all attracted to her, and she's like weirdly attracted to the brothers, to Garrett and Ryder. I don't think she's attracted to anybody else at this point, but she's still like this very willful, like angry, like I'm gonna get you all person. So this should be interesting. Yeah, so you're all welcome that I'm reading this, so you don't have to. And I'm gonna go to bed because I can't possibly read any more of this tonight. All right, we're back to Den of Vipers. Roxy is like an angry, horny child. She's like cutting up Ryder's suits and like smashing cars, and she's just like she has a whole like part where she wakes up basically from what I can only assume is a sex dream about all 4 of these men, and she has a little talk with her lady bits about how she's a hussy. And apparently her lady bits talk back to her and tell her that they're hot. Yeah, I like this Garrett fella. I feel like he's got a good wounded alpha man backstory. Diesel is insane. I don't really care for Kenzo. Too Joker for me. Kind of like the Ryder guy, the leader dude, in his 3-piece suit. This remains ridiculous. We shall continue. I can't help. I'm gonna have to do a 1-star review on this book, like where we just read the 1-star reviews, because I saw some of them and they're hilarious, like so funny. Anyway, I need to know more. I technically only have 3 more chapters to read for this week, but we might keep reading. I don't have anything to do for the next like 40 minutes, so we'll see how far we get. We'll check in a bit. I didn't make it very far. So in the chapter before this, she tried to escape. She ends up crashing a car. She's been a very bad girl. Ryder's punishing her by making her spend time with the psychopath Diesel. And he's literally licking her wounds, her head wound, and making it bleed. What the fuck is this book? What am I reading? This is an amazing buddy read. Best buddy read ever. Best buddy read ever. Okay, I have to get on a video chat thing. But I made it to chapter 19. And let's see, we had our first sex scene. We got, and it was rather rapey. She says to herself that they haven't hurt me. Not really. They punched you in the face, girl. Like, you got punched in the face. Anyway, but now we're hitting the backstory of all our broken men who, they're not evil, they're broken. And they're actually a little family. So this is really about found family. This book is so, like, cringe in, like, all the best ways. All the freaking best ways. This book is cringe. Now, is this incredibly problematic and trigger warning, like, trigger warnings galore? Yes. This is not for everyone. But if you are just the right amount of screwed up, this book is hilarious. I hope that she becomes, like, the queen of the vipers and just has these 4 men as her, like, polyamorous lovers. Like, that's how I need this to go. I don't want her to get freedom. I want her to be the queen of the vipers. This better go that way. Better go that way. All right, I gotta get on the thing. But there will be more reading. There will be more updates. I can't believe someone wrote this. All right, so we're back at it. It's another day and fully caffeinated. And what in the hay is going on in this book? We've got voyeuristic, weird, like, diner sex. Well, not sex, sexy time. Why is everybody always licking everybody else? Like, Diesel, they're literally, like, in a fight, and Diesel licks one of his opponents. Ken's always just, like, randomly licking Roxy's lips. Like, that part's just weird. Like, I don't care, but, like, I mean, the whole thing is weird, but if, like, some dude just, like, licked my lips, I'd be like, what are you doing? I'm not a popsicle. Like, I don't understand. But I've come to the conclusion that this is essentially if Guy Ritchie wrote, directed, and filmed a porno. This is what this is. And the theme was, like, gangster harem. Oh, sorry, gangster reverse harem. Guy Ritchie style. I mean, it didn't take long for Roxy to just be like, yeah, if you can't beat them, join them. And then screw them all. Literally. Also, I can't stop reading because it's just outrageous. It's so fucking outrageous. And I'm seriously questioning my own sanity and brain because, like, why is this funny to me? Why? This is just a sea of trigger warnings and problematic sexual assaults. And, like, I'm like, this is hilarious. Who hurt me? Who hurt me? Anyway, they're in the middle of a fight, so I have to get back to it because Diesel's, like, shooting people and licking them. So, I mean, what's not to love about that? Oh, I have mental issues. This is what this book is teaching me. I have mental issues. But at least I have friends with mental issues because we're reading it together. Oh, cool. I've been reading this book for 2 freaking hours. On chapter 29, we just got through the Diesel scene, the knife scene. I don't have words. Most of me reading this was going, what the fuck? And then there were moments where I legitimately found it comical, which, again, I'm questioning my psyche right now. But mostly, I don't understand. Are there people that actually have this kink? And how are people not getting infections from this? And I mean, like, not STDs. I mean, like, bacterial infections from poorly stitched up wounds. I need a break. I need a break. I also like Roxy and Garrett together, and she's like his psychologist, you know, like, I'm gonna keep pushing you. We're gonna make some breakthroughs. We're gonna get to the heart of your issues. And I may or may not also use sex to get you there. Like, it's sex therapy. I hope that nobody reads this and is like, yeah, this is what I expect from relationships. Because no! God. What is wrong with me? It's another day. It's another Den of Vipers update. I don't think that I will have worn makeup at any point in any of these updates. So this is like the raw deal. Thoughts. I'm on chapter 35. Which I've only read like 3 chapters. I feel like I should be further. I'm just very tired today. I'm also getting to this point where, like, I don't really want backstory. I just want you to have weird sexual encounters, and you're like trying to give everybody like this redemption arc, and like I don't need that. I just want you guys to do like weird sexual acts. Like, can we do that? But anyway, we finally got Garrett's sex scene. We finally got the threesome I've heard about, which was kind of like lame. Hopefully they do another one. But they just ended at like this club where Garrett, Roxy, and Diesel go to this strip club that they somehow are a part of because, you know, underworld bosses. And for some reason, like, the men in this strip club keep like attacking Roxy, and I just don't know why. They just keep calling her a whore. Like, she's not doing anything. Like, at one point she's just trying to pee and somebody tries to pay her for sexual acts, which, okay, like, fine, I get that. And then like Garrett gets all riled up and tries to kill him. But then like later they're like trying to leave the club and just some random dude decides to call her a whore. Like, why? Like, I don't understand. Does this happen normally? I don't frequent strip clubs. So like I maybe I'm not the best person to comment on this, but does this happen frequently? If a woman goes to a strip club, do the other men there just call her a whore? Is it something you're supposed to accept? And then like nobody cares that Diesel just chops him up. Like, I feel like people should just know that these people are crazy at this point and that they're gonna kill you, so stop that. So just leave everything in their lives alone. I don't know. It's good. They're all growing on me in different ways. I still think Garrett's my favorite because, you know, nothing like a dark, brooding man. I have so many questions about my own sanity while reading this. Because Naomi and I we're reading this together, but we also read Burnt Sugar, and I'm fairly certain that Burnt Sugar screwed us up more than this is screwing us up. This is making us laugh, which is arguably worrisome for our mental health. But like Burnt Sugar made us both cringe. I don't know how this thing works. It just keeps me alive and anxious and apparently weird. I just think Naomi's brave because she's actually listening to this on actual audiobook, and I don't know if I could do that. More to come. I think it's also just so long that I'm not shocked anymore by things. We're like, oh yeah, now you're doing this. But apparently there's like one more scene where inanimate objects are used in a sexual manner. We'll see. See if you'll get me. k.a.knight. See if you'll get me. I haven't been updating this vlog because I've been doing other vlogs and other things, but also I really haven't been reading Den of Vipers because I'm getting bored, if I'm quite honest about it. Like, it's getting to the point where like I'm like 400 pages into this. It's like 600 pages long, and somewhere in the middle I just stopped caring. It's like blah 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 orgy, blah 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 gangbang, blah 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 guns, blah 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 cum. Like, I've stopped caring about this book. but like it's almost the end of April and I feel like I need to finish it. And then I don't even know how I'm gonna put this vlog together because it's just such a hot, stinking mess. It's a hot, stinking mess. I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna water my plants and do some things, and we're gonna finish this. And I'll meet you back here when I'm done for my final thoughts, which are probably gonna be like, please take 200 pages out of this book, but let's do it. Okay, I'm having way too much fun with this gimbal. I have to take a break. I have about 100 pages left of this lovely thing. I just want to say, like, she gets a hand in a box from, that's one of the triad members or whatever, and she's like, oh yay, and they're hitting each, like, wouldn't, this book should have been 300 pages of just weirdness and then ended. Like, I feel like this vlog is like, I started on a high note of ridiculousness, but still having fun, and we are just plummeting into the depths of like, I will never get this time back, and I regret all my choices that have led me to here. I'm gonna walk the dogs. You wanna go for a walk? Hemi wants to go for a walk. Mommy needs to clear her head from this. Yes. You wanna go for a walk? Yes, you do. Do you wanna? Oh, that's good. Was that good? Was that good? Oh. All right, all right. Yes, say hi to the camera. Did you say hi to the camera? Hi to Mama. You like when Mommy rubs your ear? Yeah, you like that. Can you back up, please? Can you back up, please? Back up. We can't go anywhere if you don't back up. Back up. Keep backing up. Good boy. Beep, beep. All right. We are done with this. This thing is over. Okay. Here are my thoughts. I am for dark romance. I just want to say that first and foremost. I love a good dark romance. Like, I love a good alpha romance. I like this whole like reverse harem thing. Like, I'm all for this. The sex aspect of this book didn't bother me. Like, even when they were having crazy, like, weird orgies and just doing strange things with inanimate objects and like fluids and, you know, whatnot, most of the time I just laughed. But this book needed to like, okay, so like the first third is smut. It's smut for smut's sake. Great. Suddenly a plot gets introduced. I don't care. At this point, I have no interest in a plot. And then the plot just keeps going. And then like the last quarter is more just smut for smut's sake. And there's a happily ever after. I understand that romance almost always ends in a happily ever after. Like, I get that. That's fine. But it hurt to see something like this squeeze itself into that like common, normal-ish happy ending. Like, that hurt. Like, this, like, we didn't need that epilogue. Like, that did not need to exist. Like, it could have just ended with Roxy like going off into the sunset being a badass with her 4 hot Viper dudes. Like, we did not need, spoiler alert, we did not need a fake wedding. We did not need an illegal wedding. We did not need them going down on their knees and presenting rings. It was unnecessary. And I get that that's part of the genre, but it was absolutely unnecessary in this book. Hemi is breathing very heavily because this was too much for him. Is this too much for you, buddy? Can you not read this? Do you just want attention? He just wants attention. Can Mommy finish her video? Mommy's just trying to wrap up this vlog. Can she finish it? You thinking about it? So yeah, I just, like, I feel like I had really high hopes for it in the beginning, and it just plummeted so hard after, and I'll be honest, like I stopped really paying attention to what I was reading because it was just so repetitive and so like unnecessary, and I just stopped caring, I guess is what happened. And I'm glad I read this with friends, so I had people to talk to. I don't think this needed to be almost 700 pages. That seems absurd in my humble opinion. I'm all for a thick book, but like a good 200 to 300 pages could have been removed from this or edited differently. You're just gonna breathe. And you know what? If there's ever a vlog for you to breathe like a creeper next to me, it's this. This is perfect. This is the perfect vlog. I feel like you're gonna lose this tooth, buddy. That's how old you are. I'm done with this. 2 stars. Every time I talk, you're gonna breathe heavily. Creepy. Do you want to tell them? Do you want to tell them? Do you want to tell them what mommy thinks? Can mommy tell them? Can mommy tell the people? So 2 stars. I mean, the smut was good. Like I give the smut like, you're gonna start again. I'll give the smut like 4 stars. We're just gonna mind the creeper. Just ignore the creeper in the side. He just wants to talk to you. As soon as I start talking, he wants to talk. You want to talk really badly about this. You didn't read the book. You don't know what it's about. What are you going to tell the people? Anywho, the smut was good. It was a little bit like involved. Sometimes I was just kind of like, you can end it. We don't need 97 pages on this blowjob. Like, I got it. She was Eiffel Towered. Yay. But he keeps going. He keeps going. But anyway, since he wants to be in the video so badly, you just don't like the attention being on literally anybody else, huh? Yeah, okay. So he wants attention. So I'm gonna stop talking about this book. 2 stars. It was fine. If you have any other romance recommendations you would like to give me, give them to me down below. This is a really weird angle, and I look like my head's very tiny and my body's very huge, and it's really weirding me out. If you have any recommendations for me down below for romance, just drop them down below. If you want to be a part of our TBR Smutdown, we've been having a Discord, just a separate Discord for this book and any other smutty books we want to read as a group. Over there, you know, let me know, and I can invite you to the Discord server. And I kind of had like an emotional breakdown over there while finishing this book today. And yeah, I guess that's really it. This is how I have to wrap it up. I am severely disappointed. I may do a 1-star reads on this, which breaks my, a 1-star review video, which I haven't done in a while. I usually only do that for books that I love, but I feel like the 1-star reviews for this are really funny. I also feel like my gimbal is going like this. But anyway, yeah, my gimbal's moving. I wonder why my gimbal's moving. Anywho, I'm gonna end this because this outro is becoming a hot mess. I'm gonna blame Hemi, and the old man needs some attention, so we need to give it to him. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far, leave down below Vipers, and I'll come on and say hello. Otherwise, thank you so much. Please remember to like and subscribe. I'm trying to do more vlogging stuff. That's about it. So I'll see you in my next video, whatever it may be, because it's my channel and I can do whatever I want. Right, Hemi? Say goodbye to the peoples. No? You don't want to say goodbye? Now he's quiet.
Okay. This book is hilarious.
We are on page 3. This man is getting hard because he's scaring the shit out of someone. I know it's only page 3. It only gets better from here. Last night, I could not stop reading. Like, I finally yawned. I was like, okay, I gotta go to bed. I thought I couldn't be spoiled. And I expected everything but what you just said.
Roxy, a high five. Boom. You're just taking all that D, Roxy. You get your man. starting on chapter 31. I figured this is a good book to listen to while cleaning the house. But yeah, that was a crazy read. I don't believe I've heard the word cock slung around so many times in my life. It was just quite funny. I will say this though, she could have shaved off 200 pages because after a while, I was like, okay, they're fucking again. So maybe just a little bit shorter, just a little bit, because then like it becomes boring.
So just sit with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go come closer next to me, trying to find another way to say